Alright, if you're like me and your battery went dead because you have something draining your voltage and you've gotten a message on your dashboard that says service four-wheel drive. And now this isn't always the case, but a lot of times the issue is something minor. It can be fixed relatively easy on, I know on the 07.5 to 10 LMMs. I don't know about the other trucks. I'm sure the older ones is probably the same. You might get the newer ones. You might have an issue there that's different. You might have to go to a dealer. You know, they don't like you being able to do this shit anymore. So you turn your key back to off. You turn it to on to accessory. You shift your transmission into neutral. Okay. You make sure that your switch is on two-wheel high. And you want to switch that all the way over to neutral, which is past forward low. And you want to hold it there for 30 seconds until you hear an audible noise in the front actuator. Alright, it just made the noise. Now once you've done that, you can put your truck back in the park. I would switch it to two-wheel drive. You might not have to. You see the light came on too. I don't think that was on before. Let me zoom in. Light key on. And then you can turn your key on and see if there's any. As you can tell, the only thing that is on my truck now is the service tire monitor system. Which is because I don't have the TPMS sensors, which I have some. I just don't have them hooked up. Turn the truck on so you can see it. Ignore my fuel light. My fuel level sensor doesn't work probably. That's another thing I need to be fixed. As you can see, the only thing left on the dash now is the service tire monitor system. We gotta go on here. We're gonna switch it to, we put it in neutral. Let's see. I'm gonna switch it to four-wheel drive high. Alright. It locked in. Switch it to four-wheel drive low. Alright, locked in successfully. I'm gonna switch it back to two-wheel drive. Alright. And that's how you reset your four-wheel drive on an 07.5 to 10 LMM Duramax. Probably the 1500s too. Not sure though. I would also like to note that when it is making the audible noise, it'll make a couple different noises from it shifting into different positions, I would assume. That you need to wait till it is done making those noises before you stop holding it into the neutral position on your four-wheel drive selector switch. If you stop prematurely, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. I'm sure it doesn't work because I did that once and I did it midway and it did not work one time. Because this is the second time this has happened to me. So make sure that when you are holding it into neutral, you wait until you hear it start shifting, and you wait till the end when it's done to make sure that you successfully reset your front actuator so that you can now shift into four-wheel drive.